Hey, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, also known as Pajama Grandma. Today is day 500. I know, 500 of What's She Up To Now. She being my initials, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom. Best thing I kept from my marriage, obviously divorce, was my initials and my new name. That's part of why I didn't change my name in corporate America, because I went from S-A-H to S-H-E. And I thought S-H-E was much cooler initials when you signed and initialed things than SA was. So she versus SA. It just gave me an identity boost and a status boost. All right. 500 days of sharing and documenting my journey as I transition from offline brick and mortar world and industries and success there to the online world. My initial intent of doing this was to document the journey of creating the same success I had offline, online. Now, I'm not there yet, and it's been 500 days. 500 days in a row of popping online, sharing what's working, what's not working, some of the ups, some of the downs, and just kind of keeping a journal of what's working and what's not, what I'm thinking about on any given day. Now, do I think I should have already duplicated my offline success online? Yes. But obviously, I'm not ready yet. I haven't become the person I need to be to create that same level of success. What's blocking that? Moi. Only me. Just me. My limiting beliefs, doubts, fears, worries. Do I know what to do every single day? Yes. Do I do it? Painful confession? No, I don't do it. I don't do the things that I know that I should do. I don't, and I'm not even going to go into all of them. The sad thing is I know what they are, but I'm still not doing them. The only reason I'm not doing them is because there's a belief, there's a holdup, there's a hang up, there's a reason, and maybe it's divine timing, maybe it's whatever, maybe it's, I know what it is, but I'm not going to share it. I'm not ready to share it yet. But my question for you is, would you have quit already? If you were me, would you be on day 500 still working toward creating something that you want to create that you've had little successes with, lots of failure, little successes with, smaller failures, little successes with, great failures, great successes, great failures? Would you still be working toward it? Would you still be doing it? Would you still be trying to create what it is that you're trying to create, just like I am, after 500 days? I think that's a really interesting and fair question. I mean, there's a lot of things that we do for 500 days in a row that we just do automatically, not autopilot. Maybe that's what's happening to me. I've become a business builder on autopilot, and I'm not doing it consciously. And maybe if I add a few more elements of consciousness to it, which I absolutely positively know I need to do, then I will easily be able to duplicate the success that I want. And I'm kind of scared, but I'm going to share my personal number goal. And it's a little more than this, but the best day I had in my offline businesses as far as sales in one day was $797,000. I had a $797,000 day. And that is my goal, to recreate that in my online world and do online, $800,000, $1 million a day doing something online. If I can do it offline, I can do it online, is my underlying belief. And so that's what I'm striving for. And I'm 500 days into it, and I'm not there yet. Haven't figured it out yet. Haven't cracked the code. Will I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I will. How long is it going to take me? I don't know. It might be another 500 days. It might be 1,000 days. It doesn't matter how many days. It's what I'm working toward. So do you have something like that you're working toward no matter what? And actually, that dollar amount isn't my overriding why. That dollar amount isn't what my goal is and my objective and why I'm creating a business online. My why I'm creating a business online is so I can do what I want, where I want, when I want, with whomever I want, wearing whatever I want. And for me, pajamas symbolize comfort and freedom, being able to do those things, being able to have the freedom to create the business and the life that I want in spite of my challenges and limitations. And some of those I've talked about over this last 500 days. Some of them I haven't talked about, and I'm sure they'll come out over the next several days or hundreds of days, but I haven't gotten into them yet because I don't think they're germane to the topic, or I'm not ready to talk about them yet. There's things that go on in our lives that have a huge impact on us, and they impact not only our businesses and what we're trying to create and do in the world, but they impact who we are and who we are as a being. And they're the reasons, those experiences are the reasons we are where we are or aren't where we think we should be. They're the stories that we tell ourselves over and over again that keep us stuck or drive us to move forward in our lives. And I admit there are things that have happened to me in my life, experiences I haven't dealt 100% with, so they keep me stuck in certain aspects and certain areas of my life. They keep me stuck feeling, tired and not energized and not motivated and binge watching Netflix some days when I know I'm perfectly capable of doing something for my online business, like creating a webinar or creating an offer or taking on a few more coaching students or doing whatever it is that would be right to move me toward the direction of what it is that I am trying to create. Now, I'll probably have to share what I am really trying to create with you in another day or so, since I already said the number thing that I'm trying to create, right? Because it's not for me about the numbers, which is maybe why I am stretching out and taking a long time creating the business, the online business that I want, because the money isn't a driver like it was in the past. Some people would say, well, maybe it should be. Some people close to me would say maybe it should be, and maybe it should be, but it since it isn't, I can't force that. I can't make that be the thing that keeps me moving and energizes me and keeps me going. It's not what it is for me. It might be for you, but it isn't for me right now. Was it when I was younger? Absolutely, positively. It was all about the money and working and striving and building businesses that would just make me a ton of cash. And now I just love when people hit me up and try to get me into their opportunity, and they hit me up for the money, because it's like, do you want to make an extra $100 a week? No, I don't. No, I don't want to join your network marketing company so I can make an extra $100 a week. No, thank you very much. Because money isn't a driver for me, but it is for a lot of people. So I understand why they use that approach. Still think it's pretty old and antiquated, but that's just my opinion and might not count. Doesn't count for them. It only counts for me. So what am I working on? The 90-day challenge. Today we are on day 40. Woo! Day 40 of the 90-day challenge, a 90-day influencer live video challenge. And we are talking about the promise to solve a problem that people have. I love this because a lot of times when we're in a situation and not feeling like we're making any progress, we lose hope. And when we lose, and I don't love the word hope. It's like the word try to me. I'm going to hope that this happens. I'm going to try to make this happen. That means you're not committed. If you're going to hope and you're going to try, it's probably not going to happen, because you have to be committed to getting better, getting healthier. You have to be committed to making your business work. You have to be committed to doing something, not just, well, I'm going to give it a try, and if I try once and it doesn't work, well, then I'm going to quit. If I try, maybe you've got better willpower than that. I'm going to try 5 times, and if I'm going to try 5 different things, and if one of those 5 things doesn't work, then I'm going to give up and I'm going to do something else. And we know what's right for us. And I'm not saying maybe trying 5 times is 3 times more than you've ever tried before, and that's a good move in the right direction, or a good continuous improvement move for you. I don't know. Me, I'm pretty tenacious. Obviously, day 500, I'm going to keep going till I get her there. I'm going to keep going till I get it done. I'm going to keep going until I get and figure out what it is that I'm trying to do and I'm trying to accomplish. That maybe nobody else cares about that, but I believe that by setting the example and going after what it is that I want, I give you automatic permission to go after your dream, whatever it is that you want, in whatever area or aspect of your life. Remember, our lives aren't all about our businesses and about our work and what we do for a living to make money and survive. They're about, our emotional, our spiritual, our connection, our relationships, our contribution to the rest of the world. They're about all of us as whole human beings, not just about business. So 90-day challenge and a ton of projects around the house to get this place ready to sell and moved out and everything moved on to a new place. Working on all of that. So if I can help you in any way, shape, or form with moving you, if you need help figuring out what is your next step, hit me up, because that is like one of my powers, my genius zone things. I can listen to you for a few minutes and I can see exactly what you need to be as your next step. Now, I honestly wish that somebody would talk to me and say, okay, well, this is your next step. But here's the truth. I already know what my next step is. And so do you. You just need to bounce it off somebody so that they can reflect it back to you and say, okay, this is what you're telling me your next step is. Do you agree? And you're going to say, yes, I know that's my next step, which is what I do with myself in notebooks and in things. I know my next step. I know exactly what my next step is. And you always do too. And keep in mind, you don't have to know how to get from where you are now to where you want to be ultimately. You just have to take the next step. You just have to take action every day toward that. And I guarantee you'll get there. So go out and make it an awesome day. I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow, day 501, because I'm not there yet, right? So I got to keep going. And I'll let you know what I'm up to then. Take care. Have an absolutely marvelous day. I will be with you tomorrow.